Hello, my name is Dr. Patrick McGrath, and I'm the Chief Clinical Officer at NoCD. I wanted to spend a few moments talking to you about magical thinking, which is very common in obsessive-compulsive disorder. Sometimes it's even referred to as thought-action fusion, the notion that a thought is equal to a behavior or a thought can somehow make something happen. Now, this is different than superstition. There are various cultural experiences that people have. One I kind of joke about is the notion that I have a new product coming out next week. It's called Block of Wood, and you could just carry it around in your pocket with you, and when you need it, you take it out and you knock on wood, and then everything will be fine, and nothing bad will ever happen again in the world. I don't know that anybody actually believes that knocking on wood stops things from happening, but there is often this thought of, well, it can't hurt, so why not just do it anyway, just in case? This happens in obsessive-compulsive disorder, but on steroids, right? Where people with OCD have these intrusive thoughts or images or urges. We call those obsessions. And they believe that if they don't neutralize them in some way with another thought or an action, that if that thing occurred, then it would be their fault. They would be the reason for it. I'll give you an example. I'm going to stare at the ceiling above me for the next 5 seconds, and I'm going to wish for it to collapse on me, and I'm not going to do anything to try to neutralize it whatsoever. Let's just see if it happens. I'm still here, but maybe I just got lucky. Maybe that's why the ceiling didn't collapse, and now I've used all my luck up, potentially, and so why don't we try it one more time and just see what happens this time? Again, no compulsions being done, and now the well of luck has run dry because I've already done it once, and I've used up all the luck. My thoughts have not caused the ceiling to collapse on me, but OCD doesn't care if that's twice. It might say on the 743rd time, this will be the time that it might happen, so you better still do that compulsion anyway, just to make sure that it doesn't occur. This is the stuff that keeps people with OCD stuck. This idea of what if this is the next one. And in fact, OCD is a what if condition. I often describe it as that, of what if this were to happen? What if I didn't do this and then that happens? What if I did do this and then now this occurs? How can I neutralize that? How can I stop that? How can I prevent that? How can I make sure that I'm safe, my loved ones are safe, the world is safe, even the universe is potentially safe, all based on one action that I do. And if I don't do it, then just maybe something terrible, awful, bad will happen, and it will be my fault, and everyone will hate me, or the universe as we know it will just be changed and ended forever. It's a lot of responsibility that OCD tells you that you have. And unfortunately, people fall for that lie and believe that OCD is telling the truth. Now, the reason for this very often is because OCD is very good at triggering your fight, flight, or freeze response and getting you to have these feelings that seem to be so very real. And in fact, they are real. I just want to really emphasize they are real feelings. They're just being triggered by something that isn't real. They're being triggered by a thought or an image or an urge, and that's all that those things are. Now, I've treated people with OCD for 25 years, and I've kind of absorbed every intrusive thought or image or urge of anyone that I've ever treated. I promise if you and I were on a staircase together, I'd think about pushing you down the stairs. Not that I don't like you or anything. I've just treated so many people who are afraid of what if I were to do that, that now I think about it all the time when I'm on stairs as well, too. And I've spent hours standing on stairs with people behind me with their hands on my shoulder and me telling them to push me down the stairs. No broken bones or arms or anything like that. It's never actually occurred. That's what we do for treatment. We want people to face their fears. We want them to learn that they can handle whatever it is that pops into their head. You don't have to believe every thought that you have. You don't have to believe that every urge you have is an actual thing that you're going to do. And you don't have to believe that every image that you have pop into your head is a foreboding conclusion of something that's going to happen in your world. But OCD says, yeah, but what if it is? Just maybe. And wouldn't it be best just to do something to neutralize that, just to make sure? Don't get fooled by OCD is the message that I want to get out to everybody. And I wish it was as easy as saying that or just saying stop it or something like that, but we know that it is not. We know that the treatment of OCD takes expert care. And if you're looking for that expert care, well, I have a group of therapists who are trained in doing this work with you, who know how to do exposure and response prevention therapy. This is the gold standard of treatment for OCD. They know what magical thinking is. And before they even go out into the world of treating people, they go through an extensive training program that we have. They take exams about OCD and ERP. They do mock sessions with us before they even see people live in our network as well, too. We want to be sure that the people you're going to meet with are people you have confidence in, and we have confidence as well. If this sounds exciting to you and you're ready to take that step, reach out to us at nocd.com and have a chat with our care team. They're ready and waiting to talk to you to see if our treatment and our program might be the right thing for you.